Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure you subscribe, that way you'll never miss out on another video like this one. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about crystals, specifically palm-sized crystals. So little tumbled stones like this one, raw crystals like this one that are not polished. We're going to be talking about how you can use these every day. First thing I want to let you guys know is, as soon as you get your crystal, whether it's raw, polished, palm stone, heart, whatever kind of crystal it is, you want to cleanse it. So you can cleanse it using cold water, which is probably the most used of my methods that I cleanse my crystals. You can actually put it in the dirt in your front or backyard and dig it out the next morning. It charges your crystal, cleanses your crystal. You can charge it with sage and incense, and there's a few ways, but you want to make sure that you always cleanse your crystals, because these things absorb energy. And before you had it, you don't know what kind of energy it absorbed, whose hands touched it. Cleanse. Another thing I want to mention is when you're programming your crystals, and you always want to program your crystals, you always want to have a little conversation with it after you cleanse it, telling it what you want the crystal to do for you. Rose quartz, you want it to bring in love, heal anything that needs to be healed in love, remove the blocks in love, right? Orange calcite, sexuality, any problems that you're having in sexuality, childhood trauma, anything, you want to heal that with orange calcite. Blue apatite, lack of motivation, lack of inspiration, lack of creativity. Okay, if you're an artist or a creator, an influencer, blue apatite. Moonstone, for anybody that experiences a lot of anger, moonstone is your crystal. I myself have healed a lot of my anger issues with the crystal of moonstone. So moonstone for anger, okay? And then what else do I have here? Labradorite. This is my favorite crystal. The stone of synchronicity. It shifts things into your favor. So you want to tell it why you want it to shift things in your favor. For me, it would be like for positivity, for mental clarity, for manifestation, whatever it is you want. You want to get a labradorite and tell it you want to shift things in your favor for that purpose. When you're programming your crystals, this is a big thing that I get so many questions, so many messages about this, that why, I don't know, but I do want to tell you guys the answer to a lot of this is you never want to do any spiritual work, any spell work, rituals, programming your crystals, and you don't want to do any of those things when you are in a very desperate energy or sad energy or angry energy, because you're going to infuse your crystals with that energy. They absorb energy, and the next time you pick it up to add it to your ritual, add it to your candle, add it to under your pillow, in your pocket, there's a little bit of that residual anger, desperation energy in there. So be careful. Okay, the first way you can use your raw or tumbled crystals is to put it in your pocket. Easy. I have a lot of friends that keep crystals in their pockets. And basically it just helps them throughout their day. If they feel nervous or anxious, they will stick their hands in their pocket and feel the crystal. And it almost always just helps calm them down. So a good way is to put it in your pocket. If you're trying to attract money, you would keep citrine aventurine in your pocket. If you're trying to attract love, you would keep rose quartz or garnet in your pocket. If you're trying to protect yourself, say you work with a very negative person, you want to go to work with some black crystals in your pockets. Black jet, black tourmaline, black onyx, black obsidian, any kind of black crystal. So keep your crystals in your pocket for extra good luck. Labradorite. The second way you can use these is to drop them in your candles. This is my favorite. This is my favorite way to use raw or tumbled or just palm-sized crystals. This is how I use all of my palm-sized crystals, is I throw them into my candles, which I have a video coming soon. I don't know if it's up yet or it's gonna go after this video, but expect it on my channel. It is how to prepare a store-bought candle. So one of the ways is to use your crystals, palm-sized crystals, hearts, tumbled stones, chips, raw, whatever. So like this labradorite right here, it's a raw lab. And I would throw this entire thing into a candle that I just bought at the store. Of course, in the video, I'll show you guys how, like, the steps. You have to cleanse the candle, of course, because you don't know who touched it. But you throw this in there. Labradorite is a stone of synchronicity, the stone of magic, if that's something you want to manifest, right? If you want to manifest love and heal love and attract love, you want to throw your rose quartz in your store-bought candle, okay? And then afterwards, when the candle is all burnt down, you take your crystal out, you wash it, and if there's wax in the crevices and stuff, especially in a raw crystal, just take some hot water. Throw the crystal in the hot water. Make sure you research though if the crystal is safe to put in water. Throw the crystal in the hot water. The wax will just kind of melt up to the top of the water. Let it cool down, and you can just scoop the wax out, and your crystal will be clean and new and recharged, like pure as ever. The third thing that you could do with these, and this is something I love to do, especially with amethyst, you guys, throw it in your bath. Okay, so if you have amethyst crystals, rose quartz crystals, citrine crystals, throw it in your bath, because oh my god, it changes the whole vibe. So what you would do is fill up your bath water, and while you're filling up your bath water, put your crystal into the water. Make sure you Google if your crystal is safe. Usually citrine, rose quartz, and amethyst are safe. Throw it in your bath water, put the bubbles in, and sit in there and just let the energy of the crystals infuse the energy of your body. If you guys need energy cleansing, put a black crystal in your bath water. Whether it is black jet, black tourmaline, black obsidian, black onyx, put a black crystal in your bath water to protect and cleanse your energy. For me, I always keep a citrine and a clear quartz in my bathroom, in my shower specifically, because every time the water in the shower heats up, it kind of heats up the stones too. It just infuses my whole shower experience with the energy of the crystals, and I love it. 2 crystals, if you guys can put it in your shower or your bath, clear quartz and citrine. It helps your mood, it helps how successful you are, it amplifies it with a clear quartz. The fourth way you could use your raw crystals or palm stone crystals is to put it under your pillow. This is the best way, I think, that you can get to know your crystals, especially if you buy a new crystal, bring it home, charge it, cleanse it, put it under your pillow, because they will communicate with you through your dreams. When I first slept with the labradorite under my pillow, I had some insane dreams that gave me so much clarity on a lot of things in my life, why they are the way they are. And so for me, it was labradorite. For you, it could be anything else. It could be a lapis, it could be a tourmaline, it could be a ruby, it could be a sapphire, citrine, anything, any crystal. Sleep with it next to your bedstand or under your pillow and see what dreams come up. When you wake up from the dream, try to recall everything and anything you can recall. Colors, numbers, songs, people, places, anything. Write it all down. And I always advise first you write a few words of what those things mean to you specifically, according to the experiences you've specifically had with these colors, numbers, songs, whatever, right? Like for me, I had a dream of a rat, a kitten, hallway, driveway, grocery store, grocery cart. So specifically, you want to write a few words of what those things would mean to you, and then you want to Google them. Shopping cart, dream meaning, rat, dream meaning, right? And then you want to write that down next to or underneath what you wrote down. Compare the two, see what resonates. Most always, you will put together a story that is going to make so many things so clear. The fifth way that you can use your crystals is to keep them near your photos. Black crystals will protect the relationship in the photo, okay? Or if it's just a photo of yourself, it will protect you. Rose quartz, If it's just a photo of yourself, it will enhance and amplify self-love and love healing. If you put it in front of a photo of you and your loved ones or you and your partner, it will amplify the love, it will protect the love, it will heal anything that needs to be healed in that relationship. If you guys are in relationships that are suffering from sexuality issues, sexual healing, anything sexual, keep a orange calcite next to the photo. Blue apatite, if there is dull, stagnant, boring energy, like, and same thing with labradorite, like especially if you're especially if you are an artist or somebody that uses their mind for their work, blue apatite is your stone, because anytime you feel stuck, anytime you feel like you're in a creative slump, you want to keep a blue apatite next to your photo. Labradorite, enhance the relationship, add magic to the relationship, synchronicity, coincidence. It's just pure magic. So you can put this in front of any photo. And then I also have a moonstone. If you have somebody in your life that is super angry or is just dealing with a lot of issues, put a moonstone next to their photo. It will really help them. So these are just 5 crystals that I'm talking about right now, but there's so many others. Lapis lazuli, for anybody that's having communication issues, arguments, quarrels, fighting. Keep a lapis lazuli in front of the photo. So yeah, those are a few crystals, but keep your raw, tumbled crystals in front of photos. Number 6, keep them next to your coffee, your tea, your water, whatever you're drinking throughout the day. So what I like to do is keep them next to my water bottles, keep them next to my fridge where I get my water out from. You can, like, you make yourself a cup of coffee in the morning. Keep a crystal right, touching your coffee cup right next to it to amplify and infuse the energy, right? And coffee invigorates, coffee energizes, coffee amplifies, right? So whatever crystal you put next to your coffee, it will amplify. Or tea, or juice, water, alcohol, wine, whatever it is. Keep your crystals near it to amplify it. There are some crystals that you can throw in your liquid, and there are some crystals you cannot because they become toxic. So just Google and research your crystal before you throw it in your liquid. Number 7, keep them on your altar. Say you have a love altar or an altar for Krishna or Oshun. You would keep a rose quartz on there. If you have an ancestral altar, you would most likely keep a moonstone, because moonstone also helps you connect to the spiritual realm. So moonstone would be great for an ancestor altar or spirit guide altar. But the more that you learn about the crystals, you'll know which crystal to put where. If you guys have crystals, look into them deeper, look into their meanings deeper, read up on it, Google it, research it. There's so much information out there. Just make sure you know what energy your crystal is emitting. Then, according to that, put it where it needs to go. The 8th way that you can use your crystals is to put it near your beauty products. This is something that I do on my Etsy shop. I actually put the crystals inside my beauty oils. If you guys are interested, head over to my Etsy shop. But if you guys have beauty products, right? Sometimes you can't really put the crystals inside the beauty product, but put them around it, touching the bottle, especially rose quartz. Rose quartz crystals around any of your beauty products. This gives me a lot of Cleopatra vibes, where it's like you use herbs, and she used milk to keep her skin healthy. Rose quartz is really great for glamour magic, for attraction, for beauty, for looking youthful and stuff like that. So keep this near your beauty products. Rose quartz is one that I would always recommend to charge up your lotions, your beauty products, your facial scrubs, facial cleansers, face masks, everything. Especially those face masks that come in a packet and you just rip them and you put them and you look like a ghost. Just put your rose quartz on top of it for like 5 minutes before you use it, and then you put it on your skin. So those are some ways that you can use your raw crystals, your tumbled crystals, your crystal chips, basically any palm-sized crystals. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want a part 2, I can definitely do a part 2, but let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.